I try to do in any program that I have the opportunity to present is long before we get into the bullet points of what to do, we need to look at why do it. So I put together what I call the 3 R's of customer service. Customers are revenue. And I'm sure you're like, duh. Knew that, Dino. We knew that. Customers are revenue. But when I say revenue, I don't mean the one-time sale. I mean both the lifetime value of that customer, but then I also want to look at what do we do with our revenue. Some of the people who actually deliver the best service never actually had training on customer service. They just understand why. Right? They understand the benefits of delivering the service. So the very first thing we need to look at is that customer represents the revenue and the power for us to be more competitive. The second thing that customers are is that customers are referrals. Customers are referrals. The most economical way to grow your business is through referrals. You're in good hands with, right, does that mean it's a fact? Have you ever had that insurance and said, oh no, that ain't true? See, if we want the true power of authentic branding, it's when each individual customer has the same reality about our business, and then that reality becomes our true authentic brand. See, it's not in the words we say. It's in how it connects to somebody, how they feel about that organization, how they feel about that name. So I'm driving in my car with my daughter. She was 15 at the time, and the song Moves Like Jagger comes on. And she just starts jamming to it. I got those moves like Jagger. I got those moves like Jagger. I said, you know what? I'm going to see what kind of rock and roll dad I am. So I looked to her. I said, hey, honey, you really like this song? She said, I do. I love this song. I love this song. I said, well, what are they saying? What's the song? She said, Moves Like Jagger. I said, hey, all right, Moves Like Jagger. I said, well, what's a Jagger? She didn't miss a beat. She said Mick Jagger. And I said, cool. I am a rock and roll dad. My daughter knows Mick Jagger. And I should have left it right there. I should have just owned the reality in my head that I was a rock and roll dad. But I pushed it. I pushed it. I got greedy and I said, well, honey, who's Mick Jagger? And she took this long pause and she said, isn't that the guy who can make a bomb out of anything? I said, no, that's MacGyver. Now what's interesting is behind me are pictures of Mick Jagger and MacGyver, and some people in here are going, that's not MacGyver. There's a whole nother MacGyver. And some people in here thinking MacGruber. Right? So the true reality of your organization, that's where focus groups come in. That's where really making sure that what you are saying, what you're believing about yourself is truly true in their mind. What is the reality that your customers have about your service, about your organization, about your services? Customers are revenue, referrals, and reality.